Welcome to Extra Man Open Lacrosse. If you're emo, let me know down below. Quick reaction after the Chaos and Waterdogs went at it. What an incredible game that I just totally got the narrative wrong going in. I thought that the Chaos could handle the Waterdogs losing a star player, but the Dogs really had a coming out party. It was a 2-point extravaganza. So much fun this game was. Let's break it down though. Look at the specifics. Look at both teams, what they've kind of got going. So the Chaos defense is a huge problem. No matter how good Blaze Reardon is in goal, they cannot compete. They got to fix stuff on defense. I think the offense is going to be just fine. Byrne is a really talented player. They were able to get shots past the Waterdogs. They were able to keep this game within distance, within scoring distance and reaching distance, but you know, that defense couldn't back them up. So I'm not too worried. Maybe like to see a little bit more production out of the midfield line. Not much scoring from them this season as a whole in first 2 games, but we'll see how they respond. A coming out party, as I mentioned, for the Waterdogs offense, which desperately needed players to come out of their shell, and they needed them to go and score and be decisive and be winners on this team. Ben Reeves, total surprise. They were talking about it all broadcast, how Ben Reeves may be kind of a late bloomer to the PLL, but he looked good. He was out. Schlosser was a force. He had a nice 2-point goal as well. How about Ryan Brown stepping up? Courier and then Kelly played well from the midfield. It felt like a complete team. The Waterdogs have always felt like they just haven't had many go-to guys. They need some guys to step up and be the stars for this team, be PLL all-star type players who can bring this offense together and put up some points. Defense still needs a little work. Maybe goalie play hasn't been great through the first 2 weeks from Ward, but they are changing the narrative. Not successful in the bubble in their first season. They made some moves. They drafted Michael Sowers. Next game versus a beat-up Chrome team, they could be 2-1 after starting the season 0-1. As for the Chaos, let's talk about the Chaos. Well, I mentioned the defense earlier in the beginning of this video. They better figure out that defense because the Archers are coming Sunday. And well, if you have your hands full with the Waterdogs who are really just finding themselves on offense and having some players coming out of their shell, well, then the Archers should be very fun to say the least. And Reardon's going to have a career day to win against the Archers. What a crazy game this was, though. I want to know your reactions. Were you watching the Waterdogs and the Chaos? How did you feel about this matchup? Thanks for watching EMO. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.